Start recording.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Alright, we're going to try this again. Had some technical difficulties. The SD card screwed up, so it did its automatic file repair, and it seems to be working right now. Anyway, this is one of...
There's a cave up there.
Oh. What, did you want to go to the cave?
No. But something might be living in it.
Yeah. Damn, I didn't see it coming from this way.
Yeah.
This is Red Mountain Trail. It's kind of right across from Black Bear Pass, which we have still yet undecided. We have till tomorrow to decide if we're going to do it or not. This is a nice, easy trail, two-wheel drive, scenic, some mining stuff. No real, there's a couple of edges here, but this is a little steep right here and a little narrow, but compared to what we did yesterday with Engineer Pass, this is not so bad. The noise you're hearing is the ice in the cooler sloshing around. And we're just going to record this. There was a whole bunch more. This is probably halfway point. So we're just giving you the second portion because I forgot to put the GoPro up. If I haven't mentioned, this is Colorado. We're staying in Silverton, Colorado. The other towns around here that everybody goes to for the trails are Telluride and Ouray, if I'm pronouncing that right. Like I said, this is so far been pretty easy. I highly recommend it because it's much more casual, much more less in fear of death than some of the other ones. Out there in the distance is Highway 550. They call it $1 Million Highway. I got to tell you that can be almost as terrifying as these trails. No guardrail in many spots, and it's a straight just drop down off the mountain. It's quite amazing. But they keep it to a 15 to 20 mile an hour speed limit. But I gotta be honest with you, even driving it, it's out of your peripheral. I mean, you're glued to the road. You're laser focused on the road. It's just as you are with the trails up here. But your peripheral vision, just you can't help but take a quick glance. Especially, I'm not one who's a fan of heights, but it's a quick glance and then back to the road. But on the street, you're doing 15, 20 mile an hour. I can't even do that. I'm just satisfied for the peripheral vision. And believe it or not, the locals are right on your butt, wanting to go past you. So the second you can pull over and they go flying by you like it's nothing. Following a old trail that I imported into Gaia Maps. And just following it. I'm also recording my own, which I just now forgot to restart. Always gonna have these little hiccups. Better off to just leave it on. Cool trails up here, but you really have to be committed to it. First of all, you have to drive here, which is not close, especially when I come from Florida. Fortunately, we had other sites to see too, but so we put it in. But you get on these trails, they can take you 2, 3, 4 hours and longer if you stop at every little site, every little mining camp and such. And then the killer is, which I learned yesterday, being a newbie up here, we took a beautiful, challenging Engineer Pass, and we did Animas Forks and so the mining buildings and stuff, only to find out at the end of it we were 3.5 hours from our hotel where we were staying. And I had already aired up, and I just could not believe we were that far away. That kind of sucked. You were already tired as hell from the trail, and then you had to go all the way back. Not fun. And many of these leave you like that. And I looked at the trail if I wanted to suck it up and air down and go back, but the trail took us 4 or 5 hours, so the road was the faster way. So that's something you have to keep in mind here. The trails are great, but when you come out, you could have one hell of a ride back to your hotel, depending on where you stayed. This one's getting a little sketch. Did you take a picture of the building here?
Yeah, I did. Well, yeah, I
Okay.
did out the window.
Still in two-wheel drive, just because. Exactly.
Where are we going?
I don't know. I guess it wraps around up here. Don't mind our free talking here. Alright, got some cool mining stuff here. Take some pictures. Up here and see what's up here. This looks like just to get up here to observe.
Yeah. There's a house right there in the woods. Like a mining shaft.
I'll go
You
back.
go back up because that one tree's blocking me. Don't see that thing? Don't go in there.
Nope, not going in there. There's a pretty decent view. Nothing like what you're going to get at the top of Engineer that we did yesterday. It was 12,800 feet. It's pretty amazing. And like I said, Black Bear Pass is still on the fence for us. Just don't know if I have that in me. That's really death-defying. Oh yeah.
Trees.
In behind those bushes there's another mining shack.
You go look over there. Are you driving?
I'm driving.
Don't run over any nails.
Yeah. I guess everybody drives through here. Oh, gotta turn around anyway. I thought it kind of went around and came down. I highly recommend if you're into the off-roading thing. Colorado's got it. But leave your fear of heights at home, because you'll be shocked that the cliffs and the edges that you're on are really just unbelievable. What would you think here? I think this way.
That way, yeah.
Let's see.
That's obviously the road.
Yeah. What's that? Another thing, bring your pocketbook, because the hotels up here are not cheap.
There's no air conditioning.
and we stayed in Silverton because we were kind of told through the rumor mill online that that was the more reasonable end. Or Ouray being the next level up, and then Telluride is just crazy. $700 a night rooms and such. I think there were a couple of $350 and $400, but that was out of my bank book. So we went to Silverton. It's a decent place we're at. We stayed at the Triangle. You know, it's, what do you need? You're up here to do some trails. You got 2 beds, bath, shower, hot water, TV. Is it overpriced? Of course it is.
No air conditioning.
No air conditioning, but fortunately it's cool enough. Leave the windows open. First night we did not leave the windows open, and yes, it was hot in there. I think it was about $218 a night for what you get and other hotel experiences I've had on my journey. Definitely overpriced, but they've got you. We got probably the last room in their building, and everybody else was sold out. I didn't even look at the high priced ones, but you know, they've got the mountains, they've got the trails, and it's just like any other place. Location, location, location. But I have no complaints about the place. And it also has a store downstairs where you can get your free complimentary, you know, you can imagine, small breakfast, nothing huge. They also have a gas station on premise, which is nice. So yeah, I would recommend it. Big holes there. I didn't see those. A real giant one on your side there.
Yeah.
Still in two-wheel drive. I mean, like I said, the climbs haven't been that terrible, and the downhills either. But low 4 would come in handy for some of these steep downhills, just so you don't have to use your brakes that much.
Should I pump some of that water out? Is it too loud?
I'm not worried about it. I'm not a professional YouTuber, so I'm not worried about the excess noise. I know I've seen this on YouTube videos for sure. Definitely. Just to give you a little... Oh, I can't. Never mind. It's mounted. I was going to show you the... I'll take this picture for you. Also, another thing that you should be aware of, elevation sickness. Now, I looked it up a little bit before I came up here. And what are you going to do? I gave it a shot. I didn't feel like spending a week. They recommend spending 3-4 days at a 5,000 or 6,000 foot elevation before you come up here. So, but I wasn't into spending for a hotel for 3 or 4 days just because. So I came up. Now, I don't know if that's what I had, but the first day I was a little dizzy, very cloudy, a little labored breathing, felt nauseous, and I went online, and the San Juan Mountain Group, people in there they're just awesome people, very nice. And they suggested just tons of water, lots and lots of water, and I took it easy. Drank the water as they said, and I'm fine. Next day I was not 100%, but I'm here, you know. So I had to go do Engineer Pass and Animas Forks. Hope I'm pronouncing these correctly. But today, no problems. So just beware of that. There's a lot of quick cures. The stores up here sell bottled oxygen kits, give you a burst. That supposedly helps, but water seems to be the key. They tell you the altitude really sucks the water out of you. Don't take any medications that dehydrate you, is what they recommend. But it is definitely a feeling. I can't imagine if you have it bad. I'm guessing that if I had it, it was definitely mild. It could have also been I drove 8 hours in torrential rains, and I had to do Highway 550 in the rain coming in, which was no joy. So could have been any of those things. Maybe I was just worn out. Now I'm just stopping for a minute to figure out which way the trail goes.
I think, isn't there a wire across there? You gotta go left. There's a wire across there.
Well,
Or is
see,
it on the ground?
let's just hang it down.
Oh,
You would think it's this way?
yeah. I don't.
I'm looking at the chart to see whereabouts it is. I'm gonna say it's like if we just came this way, doesn't it seem like we looped,
Yeah.
or does it seem like we looped the one up there? Because I don't see any other up.
Are you
I
going
think we go down.
Yeah.
We'll know in a second.
Look at all that stuff.
Yeah, it was down. Some more mining stuff. The whole area is littered with this. I think almost every trail will give you a little taste of this stuff. In case anyone's interested, driving a 2021 Toyota 4Runner TRD off-road premium. All stock, except for I put some stock size BF Goodrich KO2 all-terrains on, and let me tell you, they are fabulous. I've been able to do a lot of this two-wheel drive. Yesterday I did engineer in two-wheel drive, but I dropped the tire pressure down to about 13 psi. These are at 33 right now. No need to. It's not that bumpy that I had to air down. But great tires so far. Even on the highway, they've been great. Probably won't get to upload this video to YouTube for a while